DLC 4 for Black Ops 6 Zombies. When is it going to be coming out? Is it going to be with Season 4, or are we going to have to wait a while longer till Season 5? And what's even more interesting than that is that I believe the answer to that question will also answer the question of a potential DLC 5, something that's been rumored for a while that might happen with Black Ops 6, but we just haven't known for sure. And what's great about all of this is that I believe finally within the next 11 days, we'll have an answer to both of those questions. But as always, I'd love to hear what you guys think about this. When do you think DLC 4 is coming out, and do you think there's going to be a DLC 5? Let me know down in the comment section below. And hey, while you're down there, you might as well drop a like and subscribe if you aren't already. And with that said, let's talk about some DLCs. So really, there's only 3 possible release dates we have for DLC 4. It's rather going to be the launch of Season 4, Season 4 Reloaded, or the launch of Season 5. I don't think there's really any other possibilities. And let's break these down in exactly that order. First off, with Season 4, what's the chances of it actually happening at the launch of it? Well, to figure this out, we actually first need to figure out when Season 4 is even going to be coming out. And thankfully for us, we have the Battle Pass counting this down for us. And currently, at least the day of me recording this, it says there are 16 days left. And if we just add 16 days to our current date, this will bring us to the 28th, which is not actually the release date, but it's going to be the day before because you have to add 1 day after it. And this would mean that Season 4 is going to be dropping on May 29th. Exactly 17 days from me recording this video. Now, the reason this is useful is now we could keep that number in mind and look at the previous DLC maps and see how far away from the launch did we actually get the first teaser for these maps. And let's go through these, starting with our most recent one, starting with Shattered Vale. And for Shattered Vale, we got the very first teaser for this map 21 days before the map actually came out. And that's already not great for the possibilities of it coming out with the launch of Season 4 because we're 17 days off, and 21 is obviously more than that. And if this was true, if they're going by the same marketing strategy that they did with Shattered Vale, then they probably would have already released a teaser. But then again, there's previous maps. Let's look at those ones. We have the Tomb, which helps its favor because the first teaser for the Tomb came out 13 days before the launch of the Tomb, and that would still work. I mean, we would definitely have to be seeing a teaser within the next couple days for it to work, but it's still a possibility, right? So potentially there is a little hope here. But then we look at DLC 1, Citadel des Morts, and with this map, the first teaser came out 28 days before launch, which is a little bit of an exception and actually going to play a part into what we're going to talk about here in a bit with our next possibility. But I mean, things just aren't looking great, especially when you realize that the reason why Tomb's marketing was so close to its release compared to the other ones is because Citadel came out 1 update before the Tomb. Citadel came out with Season 1 Reloaded, and the Tomb came out with Season 2. So there was a reason why it's so close. So to be completely honest with you guys, I don't think we're going to see DLC 4 launch with the start of Season 4. I just don't think it's that likely. We probably would have already seen some teasers for it at least, but currently we've seen nothing. And to me, this is telling me that we will not be seeing DLC 4 with the launch of Season 4. There's a small chance, but I don't think it's likely. So this brings us to our next possible release date, and this is going to be Season 4 Reloaded. Well, initially you may think we're going to have to wait till we get closer to the release of Season 4 Reloaded, but actually we probably could figure this out shorter in time than you would think. Because if we look at the only other map that came out during Reloaded, which was Citadel, the reason why we got the first teaser 28 days before is because that teaser was released alongside with the roadmap to Season 1. So what I'm saying here is that we'll probably know if we're going to get DLC 4 with Season 4 Reloaded when we get the roadmap for Season 4. And thankfully for us, we know exactly when this is going to be released, because every single new COD has done the exact same release schedule. Exactly 1 week before the season comes out, Call of Duty drops the roadmap. And since this has been so consistent, we could actually figure out that the roadmap for Season 4 is going to be releasing on May 22nd. And this is the day that we're going to find out for sure, if it hasn't already been revealed in a teaser before this for the launch of the Season 4, that we will know for sure on the 22nd with the Season 4 roadmap if we're going to be getting DLC 4 with Season 4 Reloaded. because we will be getting that roadmap. But if we do not see it on that roadmap and we didn't get with the launch of Season 4, this only means one thing, and that's the fact that we are not going to be getting a map during Season 4, and DLC 4 is going to have to wait till Season 5. And I mean, already that's slightly annoying because we're going to have to wait a bit longer, but the bigger ramifications of that is that this would completely eliminate the possibility of a DLC 5 in my opinion. Because I mean, when are they going to release that DLC 5? Because if DLC 4 came out the launch of Season 5, I mean, there's really only one major update left. That's going to be Season 5 Reloaded. Because some CODs don't even have a Season 6, and the CODs that do have a Season 6, that update's just like a Halloween update. It's not even like a real update. And with that Season 5 Reloaded, they're probably just going to be releasing the directed mode for DLC 4 anyways. Like, I just don't see how it works out. And I do know Citadel and The Tomb came out in back-to-back updates. And I mean, sure, they could do DLC 4 and Season 5 and then DLC 5 and Season 5 Reloaded, but I just don't think that's very likely, to be completely honest with you guys. I really don't. And I really think at the latest, if we do think there is a possibility for DLC 5, DLC 4 is going to have to come out with Season 4 Reloaded at the latest. It really is going to be that. Because if it doesn't, I just don't think a DLC 5 is realistic. But regardless of how this all turns out, we will know the answer to this within the next 11 days of me recording this, or at least on May 22nd. Keep an eye out for that. Is DLC 4 going to be teased by then, or are we going to be seeing DLC 4 on the roadmap? Because if it isn't either of those, it's going to be with Season 5, and there's no DLC 5. And really the last thing I want to mention with this is just that my honest opinions. I'm at this point thinking there's only going to be 4 DLC maps. I think that we're not going to be getting DLC 4 to the launch of Season 5. And this is kind of unfortunate because this means we're going to go 2 major updates, Season 4 and Season 4 Reloaded, without a new zombies map. But I think that they still got to do something for zombies. There has to be a major update, and it can't just be these limited time modes that they've been doing. That's not enough. It has to be something bigger, something better than that. It has to be something special. But at the same time, I feel like that might not happen, because what Call of Duty might be thinking here is that, hey, I mean, probably during this time of Season 4 coming out, they're probably going to be revealing Black Ops 7 or whatever COD 2025 is going to be, and they're probably thinking like, and they could just get away with releasing zombie trailers for our next zombies game, which don't get me wrong, I'm excited for, but I don't know, I still feel like I wanted some zombie content during this, but I don't know, that's just complete speculation for me. We really don't know when the reveal for Black Ops 7 is going to happen, but I feel like they would kind of justify it in their head in that way, but that's just my thoughts on it. But regardless though, those are my thoughts on it and what I think of the situation. But again, as I said at the start of the video, I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts. Let me know all of you what you think about it down in the comment section below. But that's going to be it for me. Thank you guys all so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.